It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets play host to the Golden State Warriors. Ball is up. The opening tip won by the Warriors. Curry. Nuggets have it. Harris against Klay Thompson. Here comes the screen. Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season. But I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
Screen coming. Green. Deep two there, won't go. Oh, working hard there, collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Jokic. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Green to Curry. Give him 2 points. High percentage. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Nikola Jokic with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Jokic. From the painted area, won't go down. Warriors basketball. Screen coming. Cauley Stein to Curry. Steph Curry, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Jamal Murray, defended by Steph Curry. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Curry, down low Green. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Martin into the front court. Down 3 to Jokic. Klay Thompson, huge block. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. It's Steph Curry with the rock. To Green. Draymond Green, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Martin into the front court. Down 5. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Curry to Green. And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First try, no good.
State Warriors, number 0, vitoria. And number 13, Alec Burks.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Green, down low Thompson. Count the basket inside.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Jokic. To Will Barton. Curling inside. To Will Barton. 4-3. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. One quarter down, one way to go. So buckle up, it's wide open.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Green, pass there, taken away by Denver. Great look and vision. Draymond Green, able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Possession lies with Golden State to Alec Burks. Probing the defense. To Russell. Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Murray into the front court. Now down 6. Shot from the lane won't go. To Green. Blocked away. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. That's going to be out of bounds. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
From the outside, no good. Russell into the front court, up by 6. To Thompson. Millsap snatching it out of the air. Denver ball right now. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Gary Harris has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. He makes them both. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. Cauley Stein powers it through.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Jokic. The drive right to the basket. Draymond Green sends it away. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1.
Willie Cauley Stein. Couple of free throws on the way. Career mark of 64%. First one, count it.
Set the game for Denver. Number 5, Will Barton.
Able to convert on both free throws. To Millsap. Porter to Jokic. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Russell with it up top. Up 6. Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. Cauley Stein to Russell. Beyond the arc for 3. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. Slam dunk, Will Barton.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Cauley Stein to Green. Draymond Green. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Barton into the front court. Down 6. Jokic. They get it down to Millsap. Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Cash is in for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, Ed, easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
He throws it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
They'll work it down to Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Thompson. Jumper's good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Barton into the front court, trailing by 10. Millsap to Jokic. And Draymond Green throws it down. Desperation shot here from half court. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Nuggets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Field goals.
Here's a team that might just be one or two adjustments away from what's needed to turn things around. They still have time to make up for a lackluster first half.
Player of the half.
Day-Day has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Nuggets have the possession. Jokic. Deep two there, won't go.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
Here comes the screen to Green. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Short jumper stays out. Gary Harris, guarded by Klay Thompson. Millsap. Warriors come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Thompson. And count the basket inside.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Livingston. Off the pro hop, strong footwork.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Draymond Green swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jokic, knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. It remains Nuggets basketball. Here's a chance from long range. Hits the trifecta.
I wasn't even sure if he saw the defense behind him. But what he did see was his teammates' eyes telling him where to pass for that easy catch and shoot.
Nuggets have the possession. Martin, guarded by Livingston. To Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 3 for 6 now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Livingston to bring it up. The lead stands at 9. Lets it fly from long range. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Livingston across the timeline. His team up by 7. Short jumper off the mark. Barton to Jokic. Trying to cash in. Chance for Jokic off the mark. To Green. Down low, Cauley Stein. And draws the foul.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Willie Cauley Stein at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
For Denver, number 27, Jamal Murray. Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors,
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Nikola Jokic. Here against Steph. Lays it up and in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Golden State at the controls. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here we go. My ball, my ball. You right.
Curling inside. Klay Thompson tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Steph Curry looking good. 4 for 5.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Stephen Curry trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 90% at the line. Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. It's Denver's ball. To Will Barton. Over to the right side. To Will Barton. Fine to shoot. Willie Cauley Stein with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And strokes it. Curry to bring it up. Up a dozen. For 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Here comes the screen. Martin sizing up Draymond Green. Deep 3 at the buzzer. This quarter is over. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem to have.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock to Alec Burks. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
The assist from number 9, Jeremy Grant.
Russell into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Goes to the left side. Has a chance. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Nuggets with the basketball. Jamal Murray, defended by Draymond Green. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Russell with it up top. It's an 8-point lead to Thompson. Count the bucket for 2.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Martin into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Warriors have the basketball. And the rebound taken by Grant. Draymond Green pins it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Into the game for the Golden State Warriors, number 30, Stephen Curry.
Russell into the front court. His team on top by 8. To Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Stephen Curry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, good. And they add 1 more to the lead. It's up to 11. Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Down low, Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the 3-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Green. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Draymond Green trying to cash in on the 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. The free throw is good. Finishing off the 3-point play. The lead grows to 12.
2 minutes left in the fourth.
Harden takes aim at Steph Curry. To Porter. And the rebound corralled by Cauley Stein.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
The jumper's off the mark. Porter to Jokic. Jumper's good.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Jokic. Screen coming. Nikola Jokic. Defended by Draymond Green. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle. Right to the basket for the deuce.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Warriors have the basketball. And he finishes at the rim. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Jokic to Porter. Jamal Murray buries the 3.
Well, just the ability to step back and be able to knock that shot down, think about what that does to the defender, Ed. It makes the defender come out, which leads to the next setup, which is an easy drive to the rim. Look for that one coming soon.
And the result this time, another trifecta. Curry. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Whistle blows, intentional foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they get a good win on the road. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Golden State Warriors. The Nuggets just couldn't close this one out. Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Draymond Green put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Denver Nuggets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you